So make the best of it. Peace.
Let me tell you, you know what I do? I believe in self-talk. I believe in talking to myself. I believe in standing in the mirror, looking eye to eye, giving myself the business. I get in the mirror like, damn, you be holding shit down. Then I stand there and I feel the energy. I just feel the energy. If I feel any resistance within myself, if I feel a struggle within myself, self-evaluation. So here lately, I've been looking in the mirror like, damn, you be holding shit down. And sometimes I hit that Drake back to back. And then some days I just go back to bed. I got to get back up and try to figure out what the hell went on. But for real though, self-talk, self-evaluation. A lot of people always ask, well, what do you do when people tell you this and that? You want to know, okay, people have said a lot of shit about me. People have said I was a witch. People have said so much crazy shit about Tamara in the last year. I just listen, I hear it, and then I just laugh. And a lot of them same mofos probably watching this snap acting like they my friend. Just keep being you, man. I mean, people gonna say what they want to say, but what are you saying to yourself? That's the question. And truth is, I change all the time. I mean, with the more knowledge of self I obtain, I am obligated to change my behavior and my thought process. I doubt I was here on earth to remain the same day in, day out because of somebody put me in some box or traditions. Like, in case you haven't realized, I don't follow these traditions. I don't follow a lot of traditions. Like, I follow the God within, and I always say everybody need to have a personal relationship with their higher self. They need to have a personal relationship with their God. You understand? Like, don't come for me like I'm trying to get you to join a religion. First of all, I'm not a part of any religion. No, I'm not. And I'm damn sure ain't trying to get you to eat like me because I'm still learning my own self and learning what my own body needs to eat. You understand? So I say all this. People are going to see you the way they perceive themselves. So just keep that in mind on who's telling you these opinions. Don't get me wrong. I'm all down for constructive criticism, but you have to have discernment on who you getting this opinions and advice from. Just because they're your first cousin or your auntie, in some cases your mama, does not mean that advice and criticism is coming from a good place. A place of love instead of fear. You understand? So my thing is journal. Once you start getting intimate with your deeper thought and tapping into that subconscious mind and the deeper thoughts that you're not even aware of consciously, I mean, you really need to do that. Some people have gifts and they can read what's going on with you subconsciously. Yes. However, most people are just telling you some shit that they feel. You understand? You have to understand. You need to know and learn what you feel. You as a person. You as a spiritual being. You as one with the universe. You need to know that. You need to know. So, yeah, that's what I do with people's opinions. I say, thank you. And then in the back of my head, it's like, and I might, sometimes it strike a chord, so I will reevaluate myself on certain things. One person told me, you need to eat more fat. You need to eat this. First of all, my body does not operate good on fat. It doesn't matter if I eat too many nuts or eat too many avocados, I will get indigestion. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. You have to know you. You have to get to know you. Okay? Many people can come to Tamara and tell her about herself, but it's very little how much of that I'm going to actually absorb as my own. Be leery of a teacher that tells you what to see and how to feel. The teacher should only just guide you in the right direction, not tell you what to see. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's my opinion on opinions, which my opinion really ain't worth shit either. So there you go. That's what you do with people's opinions. You put it where you want to put it. Don't absorb it. So yeah, I got in the mirror and was like, you be holding shit down. And I was like, hell yeah. And although I said all that, I'm still going to say, do what works best for you. Do what works best for you. Be you. And you can still love your brother or sister, your neighbor, if they don't choose to believe in everything you believe. I am a natural observer. I observe. I will check everything out, okay? Everybody is my teacher. Everybody. Just like you want to observe and look for the backstabbers, you need to observe yourself, because sometimes you can be your own backstabber. I'm not usually petty like this, but y'all, these men be getting greased up to come in the gym for us ladies. Look at this. I mean, he is greased. But on a positive note, the back of his truck says, God is good, seek him first. But yeah, boy, he getting clean up in this joint. Oh, parking lot.
Since the murder got the grammar game golden, lo and behold, the holy gift of the magi. Let's begin. Spit in wax form with Ankara wax on. Hope flow is indigenous. I'm Hope Tap coming, peace to the beat drop. Then I'm attacking the track to the MPC.
So in between my 1 minute sprints, I do squats for 30 seconds, then get back to it. It's been 9 minutes, so I'm at my first goal, which is in the first 10 minutes, I must burn 100 calories. That's just something I've been doing. So I came back upstairs, and this is the row machine, but I'm using it as my ab machine. My hands will go on the floor, and then my legs will go. So after doing 50 of those, while I'm looking like I'm looking for attention with my butt in the air, I felt too much tension, so anyways, I'm doing heel touches. I'm going to do 200 heel touches, which both of my hands will be down, and I'll just go from side to side and touch my heel. As many know, I'm 6 foot, so I bring my legs out a little longer, so I will have a longer reach to go. I encourage you all today to do something kind for a stranger or something today. Even if you're open a door, when you walk past the elder or something, smile and talk to them. You know, something. I always hear people say they don't have time. They don't have time. But then I see them posting like every 2 damn minutes on social media. Isn't that using time? Time is priceless because we can't get it back. You know, we can't get it back. So your time is the most valuable asset you have. It boils down to how are you utilizing your time. Whenever I feel overwhelmed, like I'm behind on stuff and I have stuff to do, I have to get off social media. I stop scrolling and I focus on what I need to do. And that is why I'm an advocate of social media breaks, like text messaging breaks, mental breaks to give yourself time to actually focus more on some reality, because you can get caught up in this social media matrix so deep you don't even know you in it, and you just in it. People who say, oh, I want to do this, but I don't have any money. Give your time. Opening a door for somebody, that's kindness. That's opening up the law of attraction, you know, smiling at people, a genuine smile. You know, I'm not anything. You're giving. That's giving. I find it interesting when we're in a meeting and we talk about giving. Nobody second guess flipping somebody off and cussing them out if they do something bad to them. But when I bring up to I call them youngsters, about giving in a good way, they're like, I don't know what to do. We got to shift our thinking. Heck, shout out to my boy Steve. He out there feeding squirrels. Y'all might laugh, but I thank people for doing things like that. That is still giving. It don't matter who you give to. Side note, I do not know my accurate burn because I forgot to turn this off. So, oh well, it is what it is. I usually turn my watch off when I go into the sauna, but today I didn't, so. See, I have this thing. Once I speak something, I usually have a test about it, and I have to figure out my reaction. So this lady just cut me off, almost hit me pretty much. Oh, I'm proud of myself, see? Instead of cussing her ass out, I had a stare off with her. I'm talking about an intense stare off, too. Cause she cut me off in the middle of like a T. Okay, so we holding up traffic. I'm just staring at her like, I was like, not today, not today, not today. Go on and go. Go on and go. And thank you for this test. Speaking of giving, guys, this is something that Real does. Like I told you guys, we be downtown, we be in the hood, we be everywhere, just passing out, giving things. We don't take the kids downtown because it's just too much to keep up with them. But us adults, usually me and my brother, honestly, but I had some volunteers that's going to be repping with us in Dallas. I just got to get some food stuff and washcloths and things like that. We just put together. I purchased those things wholesale. But anyways, these are some things that's in my garage. I keep them in my trunk too, that I just pass out to homeless people that's standing on the corner or whatnot. Like I got these 99 ponchos when it's raining. I hand these to the homeless. Like little hats are 99 cents at the 90. Excuse my mess, y'all, in my garage. I ain't organized. But yeah, they be having gloves, socks, hats. All of this was 99 cents each at the 99 cents. And you know, they be so thankful. But yeah, get active in your community, you know. Real is active in about 7 states with 7 different ambassadors, different states. They do different things. But this is just something that I do here. Like I said, if you're down, I think we're going to be out there on the 18th. I'm in Dallas, by the way. We're going to be out there on the 18th. I used to fix food and stuff, but I got in trouble because I don't have a permit to hand out food. So anyways, now I just pack non-perishable items in. Point is, just do what you can. If it's even just listening to people that need somebody to listen to them, I mean, that's giving. But I will say, if it's not in your heart to give, then if it's not in my heart, if it's not in my core being to give, I don't. But it is what it is. Just do something. Shoot. I'm in my fridge taking inventory on what I do have, and I'm going to show y'all. Don't talk about my fridge, please. So, I got mint, cilantro, ginger, the leftover smoothie, celery, greens, aloe, zucchini, bell peppers, dates, lemon, apple cider vinegar, earth balance. I don't know how I ended up with that many earth balance. I don't even understand that, but... And I have this butternut squash. Y'all, this thing is so hard. If y'all have some easy tips on how to cut this sucker, then let me know, because this thing is hard to cut. He does not want to be on camera, but this is the founder, CEO of Real. He rocks it regularly. His shirt says, words I don't use. Can't, never, wish, try, or hate. And on the back, Real. Okay, so I haven't made it to the grocery store yet, but it looks like I will be getting pears this week. I will definitely be getting organic red apples. So yeah, looking at the sales papers and what's on sale, that is how I figure out what I'm going to eat the next coming week. That's just what I do. When I first started plant-based journey, I was spending tons of money, and it was like food was just wasting. I was spending like $160 a week. Like, damn, I was like, look, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. I can't be eating like this. And anyway, my mentor at the time, he was like, man, you need to be eating, you only should be spending about $40 a week on food. That's it. So in 2013, I started this challenge. It was a group of 5 people. We were trying to see who could spend the less on food and get adequate nutrition without, So yeah, at the time I was eating a high alkaline diet, mostly raw food. And most people think that's really... I was all organic. I told y'all I used to only buy food from certain places. Like I was about to make myself crazy doing all that. Doing that challenge for that summer also taught me how much money I was wasting on food. And that's when I got really heavy into the herbs and the wild foods and all this stuff. So to be healthy starts with a desire to want it. The desire to want overall health, That's where it starts, in the mind. I think a lot of people get discouraged because they just take off too fast and just dive in without proper research or like going slow and steady. Some personalities work best like that. But some personalities, it doesn't work like that. Like, it takes time. So be gentle with yourself on any kind of journey you're on. You have to be gentle with yourself and understand yourself. Like, even you have to know what you want. And part of being gentle with myself, I had to realize my wants and needs will change. You know, as I grow, as I learn more, they will change. And I might hit a brick wall. I might fall down. And I might have to reach out and ask somebody for some help. The biggest issue is I had to get rid of the pride. Because one of my personality traits that I work on is being a perfectionist. Like, that was just my mindset. Like, trying to be perfect. I couldn't control my body being perfect, you know. But I could control my grades. I could control how many degrees I got. I could control all these other things. And in the process, I got out of control. So, you know, you can't control everything. You just have to watch your reaction to what happens, you know. Instead of being the victim or feeling like the victim that things happen to me, I look at it as it happened for me to learn, for me to grow, for me to understand. So yes, be gentle with yourself in any journey that you're on. Self-love journey, whatever. You're going to backfall. You might backfall. It's okay. Get back up. Don't get caught up in this illusion on social media watching other people's lives, because truth is they just showing you what they want you to see. You know, you don't know what people are actually having to deal with. You don't know this. That's just like a prime example. While I was on social media, I was in a domestic violent relationship. Didn't show my face for a week because I had a bruise under my eye. You know, people don't know. You don't know what people are actually dealing with. So I say that to say, live your own life, make your own rules, and be the best you, and take it day by day. I'm about to head into this grocery store. Let me show y'all everything because my battery's about to go dead. But today I am going to get me some dandelion root powder. I'm going to get some fennel. I'm going to get... One thing on my plan is if I'm eating any desserts, they have to be raw food. And look what I found. I could make them myself. I'm not completely raw food. I eat mostly raw, but all my raw foodies, look at all this raw food. And just because you eat raw food does not mean you're eating healthy. Because I used to buy these and some of those pies and would eat the whole thing and be so freaking sick. And it's raw food, vegan food, but still, too much of anything. Like I was saying before my phone cut off, I was saying too much of anything can be bad. But I'm about to show you guys what I am about to eat. I'm about to eat this coconut yogurt, 6 live cultures, GMO free, and I'm going to add some of my cereal with it, Cocoa Crunch. I really like this one. I purchased another one too because one of my meals is going to be cereal this week. The reason why I picked cereal this week is because this was on sale and I couldn't pass it up. Sprouted, vegan, nut-free, raw, and gluten-free. And yeah, I just mix approximately a half a cup of cereal in there and I just grub. Sometimes I take this yogurt and I dip my raisins in there and then I spread them on a wax paper and freeze them. And then they'll be like a cold, sweet treat when I'm craving something. Okay, I ate that yogurt. I know it's not the cereal because I have that a lot of times before. I haven't had that yogurt in over a year. It started creating mucus. I felt the mucus draining in the back of my throat, and that's my body's way of, that's a no-no sign for me. It was good though. Check out this. This is perfect sun gazing. Sun gazing. Someone asked, what do I eat, like candy? I eat this as my candy, personally. And I just grab a bag, and they last forever. You can make teas. See? And you just peel it, and I just eat them. Yep. Okay, this is a simple food haul. Okay, I have kale, spinach, romaine, turmeric, spaghetti sauce, pasta, pine nuts to make my pesto sauce, pears, pumpkin seeds, tomato, chickpeas I'm going to sprout, zucchini, cucumbers, celery, some for smoothie, some for soup, pineapple, green tea, peppers, baby bananas, and as you can see, what you don't know is only a few pears are ready to eat now. Most of them will not be ready to eat until Tuesday, Wednesday. That goes with the apples as well. I got peppers, I got the seasonings, I got my 2 cereals I'll be eating. That's his cereal. This is what I call my little candy. I got some avocado, carrot, and I have some raisins and some cashew milk and coconut chocolate. And since my aloe, I don't want to take any more from my aloe plant, so I just brought an aloe leaf to put in my smoothies. And I don't know if I showed you my Roma tomatoes and pineapple. Still have these veggie burgers. I have frozen fruit in here and in the deep freezer. I got frozen kale greens. I still got these smoothie packs. I got green beans and well, that's about it. And then, of course, I have hemp seeds, chia seeds. I have nut butters. I have, protein powder, nutritional yeast, moringa, my maca root, sunflower seeds. I mean, I buy stuff in bulk, you know. I haven't done reviews for companies in a while, only because I'm just like that. I don't be feeling like, I'm not going to be lying, you know. They'll send me something and I'll be like, oh, I thought you said it didn't have this and this. And then I'll be like, I'm not eating it, so I'm not going to be promoting it, you know. That's just what I'm going to say, shit. But anyways, I'm willing to try this. This company sent me this, and I will make it sometime this week or something like that. So I'll let you guys. I understand the business aspect of it, guys, but you know, you just have, when you're starting your own business, you have to have some rules for yourself and where you won't go. And what you will do and what you won't do. And one thing I just can't see myself is telling people I'm taking something and drinking something that I'm not really taking and drinking. And really not even just a business tip, just in life, period. You gotta have some standards for yourself. You gotta know what you stand for and you gotta stick with it. So anyway, this is what I'm over here doing. I'm spiralizing this zucchini for my pasta. And I'm about to make my own tomato sauce. I put bell pepper, lots of seasoning, some butternut squash, and tomatoes in here so far. Sprinkled a little pepper on my zucchini, and I let this warm up in the Vitamix, and it's pretty warm actually. So it doesn't look good at all, but it has a texture like a tomato thick soup. I added nutritional yeast to add the texture. Well, tonight's bath will be very simple. I have Epsom salt, a baking soda, apple cider vinegar, cedarwood, frankincense, lemon, and my clear quartz yoni egg. Well, that's it.